Hello, welcome to Taxonomy Online Mathematics. Still on Algebraic Fraction. Let's provide an answer to this WASSCE Question 2011 question section A. We are to simplify, and we can see this is also on algebraic expression or algebraic fraction involving binomial denominators. And from the previous lesson, we learned that if you are having a binomial denominator, we have no common factor. You combine them together. But if you look at this, you can see that there seems to be a common factor between the two. I can see 1, 3m, m, the 9 can also be expressed as what? 3. So I will not go right away to combine them. If I combine them, I have to still simplify that of the first binomial. So let me simplify this further before finding the LCM. So we maintain our numerator. This is going to be 3 squared m squared. 3 squared giving 9, m squared. So we combine them by the property of indices or law of indices. That if I have the square outside the bracket, it means the two terms are being squared. If I open the bracket, I'll be having 3 squared m squared. Then minus 1, which can also be squared. We know 1 squared still remain 1. So I do that. Minus this, my numerator. Then 2, 3m plus 1. I'll not be in rush to combine them. I have to see if I can express this further. And I can see a term squared minus a term squared. Difference of 2 squared. Two numbers being squared produces a particular expansion. So I'll replace this with that expansion to mean 3m over the first term plus the second term minus the first term, multiplying the first term minus the second term. This is the expansion of a difference of 2 squared. So this produces this. Then we still maintain our 1, 2, 3m plus what? 1. So at this point, this bracket is devoid of any hidden power or hidden number. So I can easily combine them. Don't forget the LCM is only about the multiple, the common multiple that these two denominators can divide. A number that these two terms can divide as a common multiple. So you can see that in the first bracket, I have 3m plus 1. 3m plus 1. So these are common factors. So it means each can divide itself. So I don't need redundant of this. So I'm not going to say this bracket times this, because this is featuring here. So I pick one of them. C is a common factor. So my LCM is just going to be 2, which is also a factor. We need to multiply with the next to get a multiple. So 3m plus 1, which is the combination of this, taking only 1, then 3m minus 1. So your LCM is just going to be the product of this. Even though you can see 3 brackets, in the actual sense we have to combine them, but we can't do so because these brackets are the same. They have a common factor. Alright. So now we use the whole of this dividing this, meaning 3m plus 1 times 3m minus 1 divided by 3m plus 1, 3m minus 1. And I can agree that they will cancel, leaving only the 2, which we intend multiply our numerator minus, when this also comes, it takes care of the first 2 terms here, leaving this, which will also multiply our 1, so 3m minus 1. So easy. After getting the LCM, then we express each of the fractions as in terms of that LCM. So we are going to simplify further. So this is going to be 3m times 2 will give us 6. Then minus 1 times 3m, minus 1 times minus 1 give us what? Plus 1 for the numerator. Then our denominator still have as this. So we see whether we can do something about the numerator. We can say there's a like term in the numerator. 6m, 3m. If you are taking the m to be a branding, to be like colors of a pen, it could be 6 pen minus what? 3 pen. And that will give us only 3 of the pen plus 1. Then our denominator still will feature in. So if by any chance I put this in bracket, we can see that it resembles the one we are seeing here. Simply put, they are the same. I can see that this is the same as this. So I can easily divide. Seeing this is multiplying this. Let's take note. It is not 2, 3m plus 1 plus or minus this. If there's a plus here, then this numerator cannot cancel that of our denominator. But this is multiplying. So this can take care of that. To have the whole of this become 1 over 2 3m minus 1. As in, this will cancel this. Then we are left with it go into itself 1 times. Then 2 will multiply this to give us our final answer, as simple as this. Alright, so when you get any question, I decide to pick this. We are not done with the tuition. We will move into the next episode, which will be factorization of algebraic expression. This still remains Taxonomy Online Mathematics. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I will plead with you to subscribe, share with your colleagues, like this video, and send your comment and narrate.